You know, there's something I hear from friends and family all the time once they hit their 60s and beyond. I just don't feel as strong as I used to. Maybe you've felt it too. Those little moments when climbing the stairs feels harder or carrying groceries isn't as easy as it once was. But here's the good news. What you eat can make a huge difference in how strong and energetic you feel every single day. Food isn't just about filling your stomach. It's fuel for your muscles, your bones, even your mind. And the best part? You don't need fancy supplements or complicated diets. Just a few simple, everyday foods can help you stay strong, active, and feeling like your best self. So today, we're going to talk about 6 powerhouse foods you should aim to eat every day after 60. These aren't just good for you, they're game changers. And we're going to start with 2 of my absolute favorites. Foods that pack a serious punch when it comes to keeping you strong and full of energy. Food 1. Eggs. Now, I know eggs have gotten a bit of a bad rap over the years. Oh, they're high in cholesterol. But here's what the latest research tells us. For most people, eggs are not the enemy. In fact, they're one of the best foods you can eat as you get older. Why? Because they're loaded with high-quality protein, the kind your body needs to maintain muscle. And after 60, holding on to muscle is key to staying strong, keeping your balance, and just feeling capable in your day-to-day life. But that's not all. Eggs are also rich in choline, a nutrient that's great for your brain, and they've got vitamins like B12, which a lot of us don't get enough of as we age. Now, you don't have to eat a dozen a day, just 1 or 2 will do the trick. Scramble them with some veggies, boil them for a quick snack, or whip up an omelet with a little cheese. Simple, delicious, and so good for you. Food 2. Leafy greens. If there's one food group I could convince everyone over 60 to eat more of, it'd be leafy greens. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These are like nature's multivitamins. Why are they so important? Well, first off, they're packed with magnesium, a mineral that helps your muscles relax and function smoothly. Ever had a cramp in your leg at night? Magnesium can help with that. But even more importantly, leafy greens are full of vitamin K, which is essential for strong bones. As we get older, bone density can start to decline, and that's when little slips or bumps become a bigger deal than they should be. Eating greens every day helps keep your bones sturdy so you can stay active without worry. Now, I get it. Not everyone loves sitting down to a big bowl of salad. But here's the thing. You can sneak greens into so many meals. Toss a handful of spinach into your morning smoothie. You won't even taste it. Stir some chopped kale into soups, or saute Swiss chard with garlic and olive oil as a simple side dish. Now, these are just the first 2 of the 6 foods we're covering today, but already, you can see how small changes in what you eat can add up to big differences in how you feel. And the best part? None of this is complicated. It's just about making these foods a regular part of your day. Next, we're going to talk about 2 more foods that are must-haves for keeping your energy up and your body strong. Foods you probably already enjoy, but might not realize just how powerful they are. So stay with me, because we're just getting started. Now that we've covered eggs and leafy greens, 2 absolute powerhouses for staying strong after 60. Let's keep this going with 2 more foods that deserve a permanent spot in your daily meals. These next 2 might surprise you a little, because one is something you've probably eaten for years, and the other might not be on your radar yet. But trust me, they're that good for you. Food 3. Greek yogurt. If there's one food that does a little bit of everything for your body as you age, it's Greek yogurt. Now, I'm not talking about the sugary, flavored kinds you see at the store. Plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt is where the real magic happens. Why? 3 big reasons. First, it's packed with protein, even more than regular yogurt. And protein, as we've talked about, is your best friend when it comes to holding on to muscle. A small bowl of Greek yogurt in the morning or as an afternoon snack can help keep you feeling strong and satisfied. Second, it's full of probiotics, those good-for-your-gut bacteria that help with digestion and even support your immune system. And let's be honest, nobody wants to deal with bloating or indigestion when there's a simple, tasty way to help keep things running smoothly. And third, Greek yogurt is a great source of calcium, something we all know is important for bones. But did you know many of us don't get nearly enough as we get older? Just 1 serving gives you a solid boost. Now, if plain yogurt feels a little too tart for you, try drizzling a little honey on top or mixing in some fresh berries. It's creamy, delicious, and so good for you. Food 4. Nuts and seeds. I can already hear some of you thinking, but aren't nuts high in fat? Yes, but here's the thing. It's the good kind of fat. The kind your body needs, especially as you get older. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds. These little guys are loaded with omega-3s, fiber, and even more protein. And they do wonders for your heart, your brain, and yes, even your joints. Take walnuts, for example. They've got a type of omega-3 that helps fight inflammation, the kind that can make your joints ache or your muscles feel stiff. And flax seeds? Just a tablespoon a day can help keep your digestion on track. And trust me, that's something worth paying attention to after 60. Now, you don't need to eat a whole bag in one sitting. Just a small handful a day is plenty. Sprinkle them on yogurt, toss them into oatmeal, or keep a mix in your pantry for an easy snack. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, okay, but what about the cost? Because nuts can get pricey. Here's a little tip. Buy them in bulk when they're on sale, store them in the fridge to keep them fresh, and just use a little at a time. A small amount goes a long way when it comes to health benefits. And there you have it. 2 more foods that can make a real difference in how strong and energetic you feel every day. But we're not done yet. Next up, we've got 2 final foods that round out our list perfectly. One that's a no-brainer for heart health, and another that might just become your new favorite snack. We've covered 4 fantastic foods so far: eggs, leafy greens, Greek yogurt, and nuts. All simple, delicious, and packed with the nutrients your body needs to stay strong after 60. Now, let's round out our list with the final 2 foods, and trust me, these might just be the easiest and tastiest to add to your daily routine. Food 5, berries. If there's one food that feels like a treat but acts like medicine, it's berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Take your pick, because they're all incredible for you. Here's why. Berries are loaded with antioxidants, those powerful little compounds that help fight off inflammation and keep your cells healthy. As we age, inflammation can sneak up on us, sometimes in our joints, sometimes in our hearts, even in our brains. But eating a handful of berries every day is like giving your body a shield against that damage. And let's not forget fiber. Berries are a great source, which means they help keep digestion smooth, blood sugar steady, and even cholesterol in check. Plus, they're naturally sweet. So if you're trying to cut back on sugar, berries are the perfect way to satisfy that craving. Now, fresh berries are wonderful, but frozen ones work just as well, and they're often more budget-friendly. Toss them into yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, or just enjoy them by the handful. It's one of the easiest and yummiest health boosts you can give yourself. Food 6, beans and lentils. I know, beans might not sound like the most exciting food, but hear me out. These humble little powerhouses are essential for staying strong after 60. Why? 3 big reasons. First, they're packed with plant-based protein, which is great for maintaining muscle without overloading on meat. Second, they're full of fiber, something many of us don't get enough of, but it's crucial for digestion, heart health, and even keeping your energy levels stable throughout the day. And third, beans and lentils are loaded with folate, iron, and potassium, nutrients that help with everything from keeping your blood pressure in check to fighting fatigue. Now, if you're worried about beans being hard to digest, here's a trick. Rinse canned beans well. It washes away some of the stuff that causes gas. Or if you're cooking dried beans, soak them first. And start with small portions. Your body will adjust. Try adding lentils to soups, tossing chickpeas into salads, or even mashing some black beans into a burger patty. They're cheap, versatile, and so good for you. So, let's quickly recap these 6 everyday foods that can help you stay strong, energetic, and feeling your best after 60. Eggs, for muscle strength and brain health. Leafy greens, for bones, muscles, and overall vitality. Greek yogurt, for protein, gut health, and calcium. Nuts and seeds, for heart and brain health, plus healthy fats. Berries, for fighting inflammation and satisfying your sweet tooth. Beans and lentils, for plant-based protein, fiber, and steady energy. Now, you don't have to eat all of these every single day, but the more you can work them into your meals, the better you'll feel. Maybe it's eggs for breakfast, a handful of nuts as a snack, a big leafy salad at lunch, and some lentils in your dinner. Small changes add up to big results. Here's the thing, getting older doesn't have to mean slowing down. Sure, our bodies change, but with the right fuel, we can stay strong, active, and full of energy for years to come. And the best part? It doesn't take a complicated diet or expensive supplements. Just real, everyday foods that taste great and love your body back. So give these 6 foods a try and pay attention to how you feel after a few weeks. You might be surprised at the difference they make. And I'd love to hear from you. What's your go-to food for staying strong and energetic? Drop a comment below and let's share some ideas. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more simple, practical tips to live your best life after 60. Here's to feeling strong, staying active, and enjoying every bite along the way. See you in the next video.